Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. Michigan babies are getting their first doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. Last week, the FDA authorized the vaccines for kids as young as 6 months old. 3-year-old Bryce got his first dose at his pediatrician's office. His family said he was feeling totally normal and was happily eating ice cream after he got his shot. His mom said, quote, "I know we're all protected and doing our part to keep our community safe." Doses will be available at local health departments, health centers, doctors' offices, hospitals, and pharmacies.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a columnist at the Detroit Free Press. More than 8 million taxpayers who filed paper returns this year have been wondering why they're not seeing any tax refund cash. They filed in January, February, March, and April, but no money at all by late June. Nothing as a check in the mailbox, and nothing in their direct deposit in their bank account. Now, the Internal Revenue Service has disclosed that it has been catching up on its paperwork that was filed last year, in 2021. The IRS has a first-in, first-out policy, so the agency needed to get last year's paper returns done before tackling this year's returns. Now, if you filed electronically, and most people do so, you likely did not face much trouble getting a refund. If you filed by paper, though, you are going to have to wait. And you're going to have to wait perhaps even another few months before the federal income tax refund shows up. If you did not file an income tax return yet, and nearly 18 million people requested an extension, the IRS is asking you to file electronically if possible, not by paper, to avoid adding to the IRS's paper backlog.
15 of the 21 Detroit library locations closed during the pandemic. And now, 2 years later, 10 are finally reopening. They initially closed because the branches were small and it was too hard to maintain proper safety precautions. Each location will continue its COVID-related safety protocols, including mask requirements and deep cleaning. Each of the 10 libraries reopening will also be stocked with new computers. The reopenings will begin on July 5th and continue throughout the summer.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, getting you set for tonight's NBA draft. The Pistons have the 5th overall pick, and just yesterday, they did some moving and shaking with the roster. Detroit sent Jerami Grant, a free agent next season, to Portland for a 2025 first-round pick via Milwaukee and a couple of second-round pick swaps. What it does is open up almost $45 million in cap space this summer for the Pistons. So expect them to make a big splash, and expect a big splash tonight, as the Pistons likely will choose between Iowa star forward Keegan Murray, who, quite frankly, may be the next Jerami Grant, Purdue star guard Jaden Ivey, who draws comparisons to John Morant, Arizona star guard Benedict Mathurin, who could be the next Joe Dumars, and Kentucky's Shaedon Sharpe, who didn't play a lick of college basketball last season as a freshman.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.